مرحبا جميعا, hello Tsuzamen, всем привет, and hello everyone. Strikoder here, welcome back to the channel. This video marks the beginning of a short beginner-friendly series. We will walk through Tier 0 starting labs on HackTheBox. If you are new to cybersecurity, this is the perfect place to start. For my regular viewers, don't worry, this series will only run for a couple of days before moving back to casual HackTheBox machines, and we'll start with Active Directory machines. For the new viewers, please don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe. And let's get started. So whenever you sign in to HackTheBox, you will see this left bar. You can press on starting point, and here you will see all the machines. You can see tier 0, tier 1, tier 2. In today's video, we're gonna solve Meow, which is a very easy Linux box on HackTheBox. So on HackTheBox, you can connect to the machine through both of these ways, either through a PAM box, which is a Parrot Linux box web-based virtual machine, or through the OpenVPN. Actually, let's start with the PAM box, and I will start with EU since I'm based in Germany, and I'll choose the best location that fits me, and I'm going to start the box, and it's deploying. We'll wait a couple of seconds. The firewall. So the instance is now up. We can open desktop, and we see this is a web-based machine. We can try ls, commands are working, maybe Bing google.com, and we are connected to the internet as well. So this is the web-based machine. However, in our case, we will try to connect through the VPN. Most of the time, you would do most of your machines, 99% of the time, you would do through your own virtual machine where you have your own tool, your own tools, your own set of scripts, and so on. So let's connect through that. First of all, you press here over connected, and we press on box, and we terminate that in order to be able to connect through the VPN. So to connect through the VPN, you click on switch VPN. Now you select the VPN that fits you. For my case, EU starting point 2, and press on the UDP. If you had issues, choose the TCP. However, most of the time UDP would be enough. So here, select to import. So probably we had a pending connection through HackTheBox. Let's try and press here again, download VPN. Let me actually refresh the page. Try to connect. Let's try to change that to starting point 1 and try to download that. So we should have gotten this OVPN. Actually, let me check my... okay, so it has been already downloaded because I was in the full screen. And we open that. You can copy this and then move back to your virtual machine. So I have Kali Linux. You can install whatever you like. However, most of the time you would use Kali or Parrot, or maybe a vanilla Ubuntu or Debian, whatever you like, where you can install your own scripts and tools. And let me make a file called tier 0.ovpn, and here I will paste the values and I exit the file. Then I say sudo openvpn, then tier 0 openvpn, and now we are connected. So you need to connect first, then you start the machine. Here we see we are connected with the OpenVPN, and we start up the machine and wait a couple of minutes. I'm going to make a new one, and here we are. I'm going to pause a little bit. So the machine is up now. You press here, you get the IP, and now let's try and check with ping. We are pinging the machine and the machine is up and responding to us. So we can reach that whenever we see a TTL less than 64, like 64, 63, and so on, less or equals, then it is probably a Linux machine. When it's around 120, then it's most probably a Windows machine. And here, the first question we're gonna answer: what does the acronym VM stand for? It stands for Virtual Machine. What tool do we use to interact with the operating system in order to issue commands? Let me close that. Via commands such as start OpenVPN connection. It's also known um, uh, as a console or shell. So they are referring to place where we are writing our commands. If you can recall, when we opened the Parrot web-based instance, we had Parrot terminal written. So terminal probably would be the answer. We can press on hints and see what hint we got. So one word, location, passenger transfer between ground transportation, so on. And what services do we use to form our VPN connection into HackTheBox? So you have seen how we've made that together, which is OpenVPN. What tool do we use to test our connection to the target with an ICMP echo request? So this tool called ping, where we try to do an ICMP request. If you don't know what is an ICMP echo request, you can search on that and try to do a tryhackme room where they explain that. The answer is gonna be ping. And what's the name of most common tool for finding open ports on a target? So we can see the last one is P, so probably is Nmap. Before submitting that, I'm going to show you what Nmap is. So Nmap is a tool. Usually on Linux, you would type man nmap and you would see the name, the description, and so on. So it's a network mapper, which is an open source tool for network exploitation and security auditing. And we use this tool to check open ports. I hate theory, so I like to demonstrate that. Let's say nmap and the IP we got, which is the casual stuff, and we see open port 23 and a service telnet. However, nmap has a lot of flags, so whenever you type dash or dash dash and a letter or a number, that's called flag. So you have a lot of flags that you can use in order to be more specific what you need, uh, and to either specify if you want Nmap to run slower, faster, or if you want it to be invasive or noisy and so on. So you can use, for instance, nmap -t, for instance, for actually, let's use this, but instead I'm going to use this. Oops. Um, Let me check. Mm-hmm. I don't know why my copy paste is not working properly. So we have scanned BN with I'm going to make probably a video about Nmap, but T4 specifies the speed through configuring a few flags. BN for not pinging, not an ICMP, where some machines will not respond to ICMP, where that's where you use BN. Top ports 100, so it's not from 1 to 100. That means top 100 ports that are usually used on the internet. You can check Nmap and see what are top 100, top 1000, and so on. And only show us the open ports and the IP. So we see Telnet. Let's get back to here and answer this with Nmap. And yep, it is up. What service do we identify on port 23 TCP during our scans? It was Telnet on port 23. What username is able to log in to the target over Telnet with a blank password? Okay, that's cool. So usually whenever I see an open service, I test with either netcat-mv and IB and then the open port, or through curl, or through telnet. So in our case, the service on this port is telnet, so it uses telnet. You can see here the $IB. You can export IB in order not to type the same IP each time, and telnet IP and the port number. Here we see we are connected, and probably we are prompted and asked to enter the username. So we can try Meow and blank password. Probably it failed. Yeah, it failed. So let's try HackTheBox maybe. So you need either to guess by using, for instance, HackTheBox, administrator, admin. Since it's a Linux box, we're gonna use root, and we would try a blank password since we got that hint, or root or root admin root, and so on, or meow root meow. So it really depends. You can make a word list and use any tool of your choice, like Medusa, or any tool of your choice to spray that. However, in our case, it was root blank space, and we type ls or ls-la in order to see the hidden files. We see a flag. However, let's get back to here. Root, and the last one, we need to submit the flag cat. So cat is the tool to show the content of a text file. We copy this and paste the flag in here. I don't know why. Ah, it's here. Okay, so that was it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.